Please, do you mind knocking when you come inside? Jesus, you always like that. Yo, what's up, couples, and welcome back to Waifu Hub. We're gonna call Galko. I have no idea from which anime or game is she from. My eyelids drop as exhaustion weighs heavily on my mind. I would have skipped out on work to sleep in if we didn't have a client schedule for this morning. Why are you complaining about your work? There's people with way worse jobs than yours. Applications were coming in faster than I expected. It's almost a miracle, considering how small our company is. What's even better, the quality of clients walking through our door is great, to say the least. We have really popular girls walking for us. I mean, really popular, I would say like Bulma, not like Shalai. So I guess I'm not that popular. I walk into the studio, giving a half-hearted wave to my secretary, heading into my office. I turn on the lights with a flick of my finger. You like Thanos? You just turn on the lights with the snap of your fingers. The room becomes visible, my trusty casting couch waiting for its newest applicant. I move to sit at my desk, waiting. There was only 5 minutes until the appointment. Where the hell is the next girl? 15 minutes late to a job interview. At this point, she's probably not even coming. Amber! Hello, boss, is everything okay? You told me a girl was coming, but I'm waiting like 20 minutes, so is she coming or not? Or else you can come in her place. Yes, she texted me she's stuck in traffic. Are you angry, boss? No, I'm just bored. So you are complaining about your work, about what you do, and that you are bored at work. You're not doing anything. Okay, do you want something? Are you feeling today, Amber? You are looking good today, Amber. Nothing is okay. You look very wealthy, to be honest. Oh, thank you. Are you going to ask me again if I want to make a video with you? No? Okay. Is everything alright? Yes. It's Monday and I want to sleep. You can sleep in my lap. Come on. Sleep on my leg here, right now. That's the problem then. It's not a problem, it's Monday. Do you want me to smile? You are smiling though. If you don't want to smile, I can force you. Okay, so you don't want to talk or fight? No, I just want to lay down in my bed and play Candy Crush. You're going to waste your time, your lifetime playing Candy Crush? Come on, at least play like Elden Ring or something. Okay, I get it. I'm gonna look for the girl, just be patient. Okay, what a boring girl.
Hello, motherfucker.
There's a frantic knock on the door and it swings open before I can say a word. A head full of blonde hair comes into view. My eyes move down, mouth halfway open about to complain. I stop. Her bazungas were huge! Like every single girl that appeared in my office. Hello? I'm sorry I'm late, I just lost track of time. I have half a mind to turn her away if that was her excuse. However, the curves of her body have other promises. I heave a sigh. Have a seat then. She's sitting down already? Her legs are a bit weird, aren't they? I gesture to the couch and she steps closer before plopping onto the cushions. My eyes can help but follow the way her bazungas bounce from the force. At least you'd animate that. Not for my pleasure though. So she's from an anime called Oshiete Galko-chan. Never seen that and probably never will. Setting her purse down, she's pretty well put together. Immaculate nails, perfectly styled hair. Yeah, she has perfect nails. She doesn't even have any. And a fair amount of makeup. She could be a good fit. Shuffling with a few files in my desk, I search for her application. Of course it's not even here. I really needed to have a word with my secretary after this, but I'm sure she'll find it hilarious. Your name? Oh, I'm Galko. She flashes a bright smile, showing off short fang-like canines. Cute, certainly a charmer. What was your name? Okay, maybe not. Right. I'm like Taz, I just... She waves her hands dismissively, red dusting her cheeks. At least she has the courtesy of being a little embarrassed. I raise an eyebrow and her smile turns nervous. I move to my armchair, taking a seat across from her. I'll start recording. This one is a very serious interview, isn't it? I'm really upset, ain't I? I lean back to reach the small button on my camcorder. After feeling the familiar press, I turn back to the woman in front of me. Her tights are pressed tight and the blush has spread further. So, Galko. Her neck turns a bright red along with her face. At this point, I don't even mind anymore. These reactions were cold. Any experience in the industry? No, but I can say I'm aware of how to do things. I follow a few people online. I'm pretty sure that your fans have plenty of Rule 34 about you. So, I think you have a lot of experience. The nerves seemed to melt away, though a tinge of color remained on the cheeks. In fact, I made sure to eat a lot of pineapple this week. That's what guys should do. That's not what girls should do. I think girls' taste doesn't change because of pineapple. I'm not sure about that. Not a bad touch. And I ate a ton of bananas this morning to make things a little easier. So your throat is already numb. Good. Well, that one is more of a myth, but points for trying. Glad you're prepared. You have quite a body. I'm honestly impressed. Oh, thanks. You'll definitely be a popular one. You haven't had surgery, have you? Oh, let's be cancelled right now. None of that's fake, right? Her face falls confusing coming over her. What do you mean? Like, you haven't had any plastic surgery. I just want to know if you're natural. Natural? Of course I am. Are you saying I look fake? No, I'm making sure in case anyone else thinks you are. I'm trying to backtrack, but I can tell it's not working. I'll be taking my fake body somewhere else then. Maybe their employers won't act like dumb high school boys. She gets up snatching her purse. Did she come with a purse? I didn't even see that. I don't even try to stop her in her path. I can tell she's upset. The door slams on her way out. Can't wait to explain this one to my secretary. She'll at least get a laugh out of it. Okay, so probably she's all natural. I can tell it'll be popular among our base. I hope you're ready for that. Totally, I can give them what they want. As she trails off at the end, I raise my eyebrows at that statement. She's trying to act confident, but I can tell that she's not completely comfortable with this. I should probably tell her to be careful with promises like that. So, what made you choose our company? Galko leans back casually, hands behind her head, as if she were thinking deeply. She could certainly make herself comfortable wherever she pleased. Well, I like the idea of a smaller company, I guess. Also, maybe less people will view her. More opportunities? Is that a question? No, I want to connect with people. Nokia, connecting people. I don't want to just be a face people jack off to, so it seemed like a good idea. Interesting aspiration. A movie star wanting to connect with her audience? I can say it won't draw people in. Anyway, had any jobs before this? No, it's been a few years, but this is my first job out of high school. Oh, no. You shouldn't do this right after you finish high school. That's alright. Some talent comes naturally. I send a brief wink her way and she smiles. Speaking of talent, are you ready to start? Start? Oh, yeah. She stands and pulls her shirt above her head. I have a bunch of clothes for you to try on. Oh, how eager. Not that I'm complaining. You're always complaining. The loose green shirt hits the floor, seemingly unbothered if he was clean or not. I mean, my floor is fairly clean. I was pretty sure the room was swept the other day. No matter, like 2 months ago, the other day. I'm sure she's expecting to get dirty at this point. She places her hands on her hips, confidence washing over her. She looks very confident. I will be as well. Once she's done, it seems her burst of courage disappeared, shifting from foot to foot and anxiously picking at her bra fabric. Well, she gives a hesitant twirl. I can feel my lower half beat up in anticipation. You're not gonna stop there, are you? She stops, lightly tapping her shin as if trying to recall something. Galko's face shifts, putting on a mask of poorly conveyed desire. You know what comes next, come on. My eyes can't seem to leave her weight. Somehow her confidence is even bigger right now. Flashing her shiny teeth again, she awaits my comments. It's something we can work with. You can definitely work very well with her. Looking down at herself, she seems to come to her realization. Her face falling. Why is her face falling? Her face instantly heats up and for a moment I think something's wrong. They're not too big, right? There's a limit for that, but you're not definitely it. Was that even a question you could ask in this industry? Trust me, your bazookas alone will bring in a big enough views. No, not that! She pointed to something else as if she were self-conscious, watching her to do so without warning at me choke for a second. They're not too big? Of course not, they're fine. In fact, they were incredibly small for her size. At this she looked relieved, though her fingers didn't stop pointing. Her digits sunk into them like a pillow and I can only imagine how soft they are at this point. I was just wondering. Her voice comes out in a squeak. She must have also noticed the confusion on my face. Don't worry, can you just take the rest of it off now? Yeah, can you just hurry up? You know you can't just stop like this in the middle of a shoot, right? Just get on with it already. She seemed to be at a loss for words. Maybe I was being a little too blunt. You know what? This was a bad idea. Galko snatches her clothes from the floor and puts them on, skin disappearing under the material. Galko, drawing her shirt and grabbing the rest of her things, she quickly leaves the office without another word, leaving the door open. I stare out to our empty lobby with a frown. Well, scheisse. Maybe this was a bad idea. Maybe this is not the industry for you. So don't worry. Don't worry about it. Your body is a masterpiece, alright? Galko pats her eyelashes at me. Thanks. Oh, you want to see the rest of me, right? She raises her eyebrows playfully, nervousness gone. Please continue. Seeing my enthusiasm, she turns around. At first I'm sad to see something leave my sight, but my eyes are suddenly filled with something else even better. I'm still not gonna watch your anime. Certainly a perk. If I were to move just a bit closer, I probably would get blinded. Grab her or stay seated. I'm sure that she's not gonna mind, right? It was almost too easy as I maneuvered out of my seat, already ready to engage with her. At first she looked startled, but stayed put. You don't have to be that specific, okay? Spread her or move on. What does that mean? Taking both hands, I put a smile on her face, getting a glimpse of how beautiful she is. The color traveled further south. She was so cleanly shaven it was almost impressive. Hey, stop that! I might have gone a little too far. She slaps my hands away, a sting coming over my wrists. I think I might have a little problem with asking first. I might have, but you're here for that, right? She huffs aside and begins walking away, coming back to her full height. You know, I don't think this is going to work out. No, Galko, but she's already pulling her clothes back on. Galko grabs her clothes off the floor and leaves the room anyway, head held high. I look down at my hands annoyed. I lost another one when I was so close. You were at the palm of my hands. Let's move on. I clear my throat, stepping away. She stands back up with a smirk and sits back down on the couch, crossing her legs. Her legs are not crossed, but anyway. Does this mean I pass? I blink for a moment, then realize what she's asking. No, not yet, but you're close. Maybe you can show me something else? Galko seems to take a minute to ponder before standing up again and coming over to where I am. She's so close I can smell her hair, which isn't really a feat considering how gorgeous it is. She could probably be having a normal conversation on the street and accidentally knock someone over flat. Oh my god, those are really big! Jesus Christ, you didn't have to knock me out like that. Something like this? Her voice lowers, turning sultry. My eyes are practically glued to the way that she's looking at me right now. I can't help it anymore. She was way too hot to pass up. I try to smell her breath. Galko takes a sharp breath through her nose, but doesn't move away. I sense a wave of relief come over her, as if she wasn't sure what she was doing was working on me. It was working a bit. She moves closer, letting me smell her breath. Someone has been brushing her teeth. Her mouth is hot and intoxicatingly sweet. As my fingers go to tangling the hair at the back of her head, we had apparently moved back enough for the back of her knees to hit the couch. And she just fell into the couch, nice. She looks different now. Pushing her down lightly onto the cushions, I'm finally able to see her under me. Now you don't need my permission to start, right? Then don't say it's my fault. You're so gorgeous, Galko. What a sweetie! Now she doesn't get pissed off at me. Lust seeps into her eyes. She stares angrily at me, gaze drifting down to my belt. Can I? I don't even have a belt right now. When I don't object, she fumbles with the buckle but eventually pulls it out of the loops. They loosen and she tucks them down while studying my face for approval. There was no way I was losing this so far in. What am I losing? My dignity? I help her out the rest of the way, throwing the rest behind me. She giggles and a noise goes right back at it. She pulls me closer to burp at my face. I can't help but follow. I burp into hers. Soon enough, she reaches out. A pearl of white starts to trip over the... okay. I'm glad I can make you so enthusiastic. Tell me, how can I say no? You are such a good inspiration. Galko, are you gonna say that you like her a lot, right? It's pushing me over the edge. I need to feel her more. Push into her or ask? I'm not gonna ask anything. I appreciate her determination as she tries to take me in. Please don't complain. The wetness and heat around me is intense. I try to push in more, barely halfway in. I stop when I hear a choke. She sits up quickly coughing. Oh, you didn't like what I cooked for you? Once she recovers, she looks down at me with a glare, eyes watering. What the hell? Oh no. I effed up again? Is this how all your clients are going to be? I don't get the chance to answer. Galko dresses herself at record time, storming out of the office. I'm left by myself, hanging, the suddenly cold air eating me unpleasantly. Damn it. What were you expecting? So let's ask her this time. Galko? She looks up at me from her position, eyes wide and questioning. You can do better than that, can't you? Her eyes turn hard and I think maybe I phrased that wrong. But instead, they morph into determination. I want to say something, but nothing comes out but a groan as she blah 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 blah. Yes, my clients are going to be worse than me. They always are. Galko? The muscles in her throat contract. I guess best I give her a bottle of milk. I'm impressed as she tries to stay composed. Okay, this was quick. Better than my 4 seconds. She starts swallowing the bottle of milk, but some of the fluid overwhelms her and pours past her pretty pink lips. When I'm done, Galko looks at me. She smiles, white milk still covering her. She doesn't seem too concerned about wiping it away. Damn. How was that? I don't bother answering, still wanting more. before. Sitting up, I push her by my shoulders on her back, switching positions. Oh, I thought we were done for the day. Oh! She makes a few squeaks but doesn't make any move to stop me. Now, when I choose to do this, she doesn't like it. But when it's the game deciding, she doesn't mind. She was so enticing with her eager eyes. And scared as well. Her mouth was parted as she wanted to say something but couldn't find the words to ask. The look in her eyes is enough though. We know what she wants. She wants her to choke slam her. Not bothering with the response, I take one of my fingers and I poke her eyes. I keep widening her. She's practically a faucet. She's like the well that Samara comes from. I wasn't even feeding her yet and squeals of happiness were already pouring from her mouth. If I thought her mouth was warm, this was an oven. But we were doing this before. I'm so confused. Still not watching our anime though. Galko can't stop screaming. Damn it, she was loud. I hope Amber can listen to her. Then she knows what she's missing. Our body was made for this. I watched them move with our vigorous pace. She doesn't seem to notice. Eyes rolled up and tongue out, breathing hard. We could probably make a video off of this alone. A short video for 20 bucks. How about it? I sighed and I know I'm close again. I back down before that can happen. Wanted to feel this high for much longer. She whines at a sudden emptiness. What are you doing? Her eyes are misty with lust. Saliva coating her lips mixed with my earlier milk. Galko just as quickly. That's all I need to see before continuing what we're doing. So good! This is the least interesting girl until now. She makes my job so easy. I can feel it coming! What's coming? Is Amber coming? Galko pans from below me, elbows buckling from the intensity. Her face is pressed against the cushions as I continue asking her stuff. At her words, I quicken my pace. My own happiness was coming too. If this finishes right now, this has been the quickest one until now. Not that she's very interesting as well. Tell me in the comments if you have ever seen her anime. Galko lets out a loud whine, and I know she's enjoying this. At her voice, I quickly reach out to another bottle of milk. I have any with me right now, so I grab one later. Galko's left with her face still flat on a couch, coming down from her eagerness. She quivers as she comes back to herself. Nudging herself up, she faces me. That was nice! I raise my eyebrows. Galko shifts as her heavy breaths continue. This means I can work here, right? I don't really have to think about it. She'd be perfect. You know, as long as this losing track of time thing didn't become a habit. Yeah, you have to come on time next time. Unfortunately, I think she has her ways of distracting me from that. Keep making noises like that and hell yeah! Yay! She abruptly stops as a thought seems to come over her. Leaning back more, she tilts her head. Other girls are here, right? Who's the best, huh? How nosy. I'm sure you'll find out for herself. We can make movies with them together, right? Come on, tell me! Well, you know, I hope we can all get along. I think I saw a couple of them as I was walking in and they're so pretty. They are a bit demented, but they're good girls, I guess. Except that teacher-student girl. She's rude as hell. Did you see that one girl's nails? I should buy that color. Mate, no, stop it. What are you talking about right now? This is not the moment for that. If she wanted to get along, I have plenty of suggestions on how to do that. Galko is quite talkative. That definitely extends to whatever. As she talks, I can see her exhaustion melt away before my eyes. Before I know it, she's beaming at me with perfect teeth. What's up with your teeth? They're just normal. Galko sits up on her knees and grabs me. Can we do it again? Already? It's been 2 times, mate. Too much. For real? It's as if our previous tiredness didn't even exist. Had I imagined that or something? Hell yeah! She flops down on her back and the sight of her bazookas blocking her own vision almost gets me ready again. But my own fatigue was creeping at the back of my mind. When I was slow to move, she perks up her head. Here! I know you're there, chill. I need to rest. She switches positions with me before I can blink. Galko's hands are on either side of my head. Her giant bazookas dangling above me. I'll do your work for you. Oh, okay, go ahead. Holy merda! There's no hesitation in her eyes. Her stamina was great. She doesn't even care anymore. Show me more of your work. I'm about to. Just wait for it. Come on, Galko. I'm ready again. Look at that. Push her down or wait? Push her down where? Let's do that. I can't take it anymore. I take my hands and grab her sides. Her muscles startled under my hands, surprised. Oh, I thought she was getting pissed off again. Hey! I shove her hips down on me. The instant happiness is only momentary. How? Uh-oh, I can barely hear her over my mind. Galko lifts herself off before starting to cry over me. Hey! shut up, idiot! Ow, I was going slow for a reason! She slaps at my chest and it leaves a slight sting. I can already feel my depression coming. Galko picks up her clothes and walks out the door with a huff. Seriously? Galko, how dare you? Come back! So we need to wait then. I bite inside of my cheek and let her do the job. It's worth it, as she doesn't stop. Galko is screaming so much that even Jesus can hear her. You are such a good person! Yes, I am, I know. Not in the parallel universe that you just stormed off. She's something else. More! You need to breathe first, Galko, come on. You're gonna make me unavailable for the next week. I play with them easily, flicking them over my index finger. Galko was rushing, finally at the speed I can appreciate. But don't go too far or else you're gonna break me. Showing my teeth, I go over her until I flick her nose. Bite down or make her beg. Let's make her beg. You want more? Galko gasps. Yes, I need more! So I just keep flicking your nose, is that it? I'm sad at the loss of friction, but I wanted to hear her voice more. Now that she was steady, I take my teeth and bite her nose. Galko mews loudly. I drag my teeth back gently and let it spring back. I take her nose in my mouth again and bite it even harder. Yes, yes! You like when I bite your nose? It was a fantastic feeling. If there was one way I'd be fine with leaving this world, it'd be drowning in her oversized bazungas. But I have a company to run. I stop to breathe. Or I stop breathing as well. You're so good to me. She does this until she wants another bottle of milk. Galko squirts around me. Her eyes are still closed, but her expression is filled with ecstasy. I have to grab another bottle of milk from the kitchen. Or I will just ask Amber. Oh my gosh! No way we were stopping now. She's slack with dizzying lust. I looked up and down her vulnerable body. Knowing what I want, Galko squeezes her nose together with her fingers. I start panting at that sight. The way she rolls around me was addicting. No room for cold hair or space, just those beautiful eyes on her nose. Yes. She tries to touch me now, but I don't let her. It was way past my turn to get what I want. Let me touch her face now. Or continue? I don't know, let's just go with the first option. I go faster until she can barely keep up with me. Simply slapping her nose now. I don't think I can last much longer. With one last squeeze of her nose, I can't hold it back anymore. You're amazing. That's all the warning I give her before I give her another bottle of milk. I spill it all over her. She licks at it, but her tongue only reaches her chin and upper lip. Taking her fingers, she wipes at the rest of her face only to bring it to her puckered lips. You really like my bottles of milk, don't you? The dishes come out of her mouth with a pop. Her finger is wet with a mix of her spit and the now messy lipstick she came in with. It didn't look like she had lipstick in her. We're both breathing heavy by the time we're done. We are panting, but she's strangely happy. I think I'm going to like this job. Welcome to the team. Okay, we did it. Now Galko is on our team. Hope you guys enjoyed. Now there's two girls left, which are Lukua and Raftalia. The first of you guys to tell me which one you want in the comments, you guys will choose, or else I'm just gonna choose randomly next episode. So guys, if you did enjoy this, press the thumbs up, subscribe. If you want to see everything uncensored, of course, check the link in the description below. You can support me there and watch everything uncensored. And without further ado, guys, I have to go to the toilet really bad, so stay goody, kiss us, awesome, and bye.